What's going on, guys? In this video, I want to go over some trades that I took on an evaluation account with Apex today. So we obviously know Apex is running a 90% off sale. I believe, depending on when you're watching this video, either there's an hour or two left or the sale has just ended. If you guys need those Apex accounts, links down in the description box below. You can use code SAVE now, get that 90% off. But what I really want to talk about here is how to manage kind of trading these evaluations, because they can be managed quite differently. And the way that I manage them is simply return on time versus investment. For me, I trade for a living. I need to make money. I cannot afford to spend 3-4 weeks kind of, slow poking these evaluations into funded accounts. I need to pass them pretty aggressively in a timely manner. And for me, if I can get an evaluation passed in 3 to 4 days, would be lovely. I've passed evaluations in 1 day. I've passed them in 2 days. I've passed them in a week. It just kind of depends on how the market is performing on that particular day that I get into these trades. Also, I'm not opposed to, playing a little bit heavier size and burning 1 or 2 accounts in attempt to get one funded. If your plan is to kind of learn, the basics and you've just started trading, I believe you should be trading smaller size and taking all of the time that you need. But if you've kind of been around the game for a little bit longer, you know that it can get a little daunting to kind of sit there 2-3 weeks later and, barely be chugging across, $20, $30, $40 winners. So the gross P&L today was $1,275. Total profit was $1,500, and the total losses was 2. We hit at an 86% win rate today, losing 2 trades for a total of $260. So the largest losing trade was $245. My largest winning trade was $325. That came on my first trade of the day. It was on 5 mini contracts. 5 mini contracts. So very quick scalp through a key level that I already had marked out in pre-market, waited for that key level to get broken, took it with extremely aggressive size for a 50K account, and luckily was on the right side of that move. My average winning trade was $118, so I'm only looking for anywhere between 4 and 6 points on my winning trades. Again, I'm a little bit more of a scalper, looking for quick setups to develop, looking for quick momentum, get in and get out. Largest losing trade was 245. We went over that. My average winning trade time was around 5 minutes. The longest I was in a trade today was 24 minutes. Now, if we kind of scroll down, one thing that I want you guys to focus on is going to be right here on how I was managing this position size to start the day. So we had a couple of trades that were 5 contracts. On the micro side, this is kind of a jumble by my part because I was looking for that first trade of the day to be on minis. And again, it's probably happened to you in the past. I had the micro MNQ chart up and I ended up going into this trade with 5 micros. So it was a $40 winner and a $30 winner on my first 2 setups that I had. $70, again, not too bad, for trading 5 micros and looking for a quick pop. But I really started to get down and dirty here once I realized that I had that mistake on when I kept looking at the P&L and wondering, how did I just win that trade and only win $30, right? Stupid me. But we got into trading 5 micro contracts, and then once we took that winner of $300, great, now we've got a bit of a cushion that we can play with. I started to size down. So I went into 4, 5, and 2 mini contracts. So we started to get quicker with our take profits, and we started to size down to protect the balance. And you're going to start to see as the day went on, you're going to see towards the end of the day here, after 8:50 in the morning Pacific Standard Time, I went down into just trading 1 contract and looking for very quick gains. $60 here, $60 here, $60 here, $60 here, losing trade of $15, $60 here, full stop loss here of $245, $60. So the key thing that I want you guys to take away, there's 2 ways to trade your accounts. You can start with heavy size, okay? You can start with heavy size, and if a few of those trades win, or even one of those trades wins, then you can start sizing down, okay, to protect your P&L. what I see a lot of times is traders will start with smaller size, which is not a problem. You can definitely do that. And then if they win a trade, they immediately go up to where they're sizing up triple double and then take a loss. And then this devastates your small win. And then it's like you're crawling back all day long. If you're going to start with small size to start the day, take a few trades and see if you can build a little bit of a cushion on the P&L. And then later on in the day, typically in the middle of lunch or after lunch, when the price action has digested and the ranges are a lot smaller, where you can see a lot more of the price action in the candles and the structure, then take your shot at playing 1 or 2 or 3 mini contracts where you can control that price a lot better, right? Because it's very hard to control price off the open. Look at the trade time. 6:31 in the morning. That's right at market open, Pacific Standard Time. 6:34, 6:45. This is all trades that were taken within the first 30 minutes. I cannot control a stop loss or my position size if it goes against me. What's going to happen is I'm going to take a big loss. So how do I kind of negate that big loss? By really getting small on my take profit. So instead of, think about this mindset, especially in the morning. A lot of times traders will see the market open up and you put in 20, 30, 40 point candles and they think that they're going to catch that whole move. I'm looking for 3 or 4 or 5 points, right? I want a small move off that volatility because at least I have a better chance of getting filled and actually winning a trade versus me going in heavy size and trying to catch 20, 30, 40 points. The odds of that coming back to stop me out is going to be devastating, and I don't want to do that. Now, if I'm looking for a bigger win, meaning, 20, 30 points off the open, then maybe I want to be somewhere trading down here where I'm just trading one contract altogether. That way I can control that position size. I hope that makes sense. If it does make sense, like the video. If you guys want to trade with me right now, you can get all access 24 hours free to my Discord. That link is down in the description box below. I got 3 spaces available for that. If you guys need those Apex accounts, those links are also in the description box below. And I'll see you guys on the next